everyone, I'm Madrid, and welcome back to BioShock. I've been more sparse with this series than I would have liked, mostly because I've been looking for a job, and the one place that told me to call them when I actually got back to them, they didn't respond. So, yeah, I've been trying to focus on that, and even with all of my efforts, it really hasn't been worth it.
Look, Mr. Bubbles.
Well, get it while it's good, am I right? Well, you've got the chance, am I right? Okay, so this is the ruins of Apollo Square.
I didn't mean to hurt anyone!
Well, I'm gonna hurt everyone, so there.
So still!
And the Big Daddy was so confused by everything, he didn't stop shooting me. Well, no else fails. There. What do you do when you've got fire? Add more fire, of course. That's the only logical conclusion. So as you can see, the Apollo Square used to be like the place where the well-to-do citizenry of Rapture would live. Not necessarily rich folks, but mostly rich folks.
No!
We'll see more of that later on.
Thank you, mister. Thank you.
He had a health pack in his case. Isn't that nice of him? Newly liberated little sister is going to go right on ahead. Yeah, I'm nowhere near a level with these things. Okay. This is like all the people that have gone missing or are presumed dead. Not the bees! No, seriously, my god, not the bees, because they are worthless. Okay.
Time for another episode. What's that?
See? See? Worthless. A swing and a miss. if you've been paying attention to the recordings and whatnot, you know this is the first public execution of the ones that Ryan, I forgot his name for a second, that Mr. Ryan deemed as legitimate threats to the city, and this is the first public execution. You'll recall that early on in the rebellion's history, he didn't think of it as a problem. But after a while, he just said, hang them all, and he ended up catching a few innocents. Well,
Came here to be a star. If we can't find the lily. Oh, Mr. Find a star.
this is a very confusing time to be an anime user. And there's a whale overhead. Yeah, boy. So, as you can see, this is sort of where all the problems started. Fontaine and his gang were making a racket of the place. And that's why this whole 1-2 punch thing doesn't really work. Even if you do the 1-2 punch, the first punch is more of a glancing blow, while you wait for the other one to take effect. You have to reload, and it takes all the time that you got from stunning them just to reload. Why are you considering me an enemy already? I didn't even shoot you first. I'm supposed to shoot you first, not you shoot me first. Yeah, boy. So, as I've said many a times, the end of the game is coming fairly soon. And then after this, we'll get into BioShock 2, which is my favorite of the series.
3 of it was 3 too many. 3 too many.
Got both of the little sisters. Don't need to worry about those no more. Okay, cool.
What can I really do for these little ones? I am tainted by sins. But you, perhaps you unlock a future for them that I cannot even imagine. A little one heads your way with a gift. Please be careful.
So, you remember how she wouldn't let us use the Gatherer's Garden in the last chapter because our DNA was too tainted?
Whenever anyone wants others to their world, make fun of mine their house. Never mind your needs. Think of the needs of rest.
Well, as long as we get one for free, she'll allow us to change it. We can't pay for it, but if we get one. This inventing tonic will let us have twice as many items as normal. I don't use that, but thanks. They won't let us buy any upgrades. But if we get one for free, they will let us change it in. I don't know if that's a glitch or they just weren't paying very much attention. Oh, you hear how I berate you for your lack of paying attention. Okay. You know, at least if you know... Warning, fire spreads. Okay. Well, that's simply all there is to do around here. Shalleth we move on? Of course we shall.
I heard that.
I send you lies!
You heard that. Look at my bolt sticking out of his neck. That's my bolt. Give that back to me. I need that for stuff. I need that for stuff. Come back here. Give that bolt back to me. It belongs to me. Not the bees! Because they suck. And this is the level 3 version of this plasmid. This is the one that's supposed to be almighty, nothing greater, nothing better. Zap them once and they die, if not. You know, and all I get is a little poof of insects, and the enemies don't even stay stunned very long. Like, I don't see why this became so popular, but it did. Telekinesis, at least mildly useful, at times. See? They don't last very long. They're not very useful sometimes. Explode! See, I like telekinesis, but there's just sometimes not that many different ways to use it. Okay, bunch of dead people. I'm not terribly fond of the tornado trap either. Okay, can we get... just to prove that I can still do this, you know, because... Ah! Got him! At the sound of the annoying animal clock, it will be precisely 5:01 p.m. There we go.
You shall know I am the Lord!
See,
Come on,
the
then.
problem is it doesn't work on all targets. I have a very nasty bias against things that doesn't work against all targets.
I shall lay my vengeance
I was about
upon
to ask, where did he go? Where did he go, George? Where did he go? Shouldn't have much more time left. Now, if I just had kinesis... Well, I wanted kinesis, or, electrobolt, but frost, it works, kinda. So this is the slum area of Rapture, or at least the rich slums of Rapture. We'll get into that more in the next game. I've got a couple more minutes, I think. Open door. If you look carefully enough, there's always stuff around. Like I said, scavengers rule.
Don't fucking judge me!
This guy's unusually dodgy, isn't he? I think this will be like one of the last things I show here, cause I think my time's up right about. So, guys from the Seasteading Institute. Yeah, no, I'm not French nor Polynesian. Launchers. I needed those. And see, now I feel it's appropriate to use the grenades and heavier artillery on people. Well, I've got about a minute left here, but I'll call things here just so that I don't start something else. And have to leave you guys short. So I'll see you next time, and hopefully that'll be